Okay, today we're going to be working on solving subtraction of fractions with unequal denominators. Our problem. Okay, today we're doing a 5th grade math teach that is represent and solve addition and subtraction of fractions with unequal denominators referring to the same whole using objects and pictorial models and properties of operations. So our objective is to be able to solve subtraction of fractions with unequal denominators. Our problem is Jane ordered a pizza that was cut into 12 equal slices. Jane ate 1/4 of the pizza for dinner. How much of the pizza is left over for Jane to eat tomorrow? Where's those markers? We're gonna have to start with. Okay, today we're doing a 5th grade math teach that is representing and solving addition and subtraction of fractions with unequal denominators referring to the same whole using objects and pictorial models and properties of operations. Our objective today is to be able to solve subtraction of fractions with unequal denominators. So our problem is Jane ordered a pizza that was cut into 12 equal slices. Jane ate 1/4 of the pizza for dinner. How much of the pizza is left over for Jane to eat tomorrow? So first we're going to go through and circle all of our important information. So we know that her pizza was cut into 12 equal slices. We know that she ate 1/4 of the pizza, and they're asking us how much is left over. And we know that whenever something is asking how much is left over, that we're going to be subtracting. So when working with fractions, we're dealing with a part of a whole object. So in this case, we only have one fraction in our problem, but her 12 equal slices equal 12 twelfths because it's still a whole pizza. And we know that she ate 1/4 of the pizza, so we're subtracting it and we're trying to find out how much is left over. So to represent our problem, we have a picture. This is her original pizza that is cut into 12 slices. And then this would be the pizza that she ate. And we know that she ate 1/4 of it. So we're going to shade in one of our 4 chunks of the pizza. Now, a really common misconception when working with subtracting and adding fractions is that the student will think that you subtract from left to right like you would with a regular problem, or that you would subtract the numerator from the numerator and denominator from the denominator, which makes sense because if you set it up, it looks like a regular equation. Like if we had our 12 twelfths minus 1/4, they might think that you're subtracting 1 minus 12, so you would end up with 11/8. And that is, as we know, not correct. So we need to make sure that they know that whenever we're working with fractions, that we have the numerator and the denominator, and the numerator is the part of our whole, and the denominator is the whole. So when adding and subtracting fractions, we have to have the same denominator. And in this case, we don't, because we know that we have 12 as our first denominator and 4 as our second denominator. So we need to figure out how to cut this pizza that we already have into these 12 equal slices. So we're going to show it on this one. And what we would do is cut this pizza into the 4 slices that Jane had. And if we shade these slices in, we know now that there were 3 of these 12 slices that she ate. But it's asking us how much is left over. So we would be now subtracting 12 twelfths minus 3 twelfths. So now you do go from left to right, but you leave your denominator the same. So we still have 12 as our whole, and we're subtracting 12 from 3. So if we go through, we know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces left. So Jane still has 9/12 of a pizza to eat, which we could also represent by having the fourths. She has 3/4 of her pizza, so you could also write it as 3/4. Okay, so that's one way to solve it with a picture model. Another way to solve it is to have our color counters. We have 12. We should have 12 counters to represent the 12 slices of pizza that she started out with. And because she ate 1/4 of it, we need to get these into 4 equal groups. So we have 4 groups of 3. And we know that she ate 1/4 of the pizza, so we would take away this group, and this is what we were left over with, which should equal what we got up here, not there, here, the 9/12. So if we count our color counters that are left over, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you can either do fractions with unlike denominators with your picture model or with the color counters to easily get you to having the same denominator, which we know that when adding and subtracting fractions, we have to have the same denominator.